Hey guys, Mr. Kim over here, and in this video, we are going to talk about Red Dead Redemption. Now, if you have checked out my last video, then you have known that I made a review on Red Dead Redemption 2, and so in this video, this is time for Red Dead Redemption. So, if you enjoy this video, then make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down what games you want me to see do a review next. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Also, spoiler alert, I think most of you have played Red Dead Redemption, but if you haven't, then I would suggest you to play the game first because there will be a lot of spoilers regarding Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. So now let's get started. Now, Red Dead Redemption is a 2010 action adventure game which was developed by Rockstar San Diego but was published under Rockstar Games. Now, let me tell you one thing, Red Dead Redemption was the game which made Rockstar improve their game engine so that they can increase its technological capabilities for game to function more. They also hired professional actors for motion capture and was intensely researched by the creators on American history to create an environment which looks realistic, and they did a pretty good job. Now the game development lasted for over 5 years, and it actually showed in the game. The game was amazing, and also we play as John Marston in Red Dead Redemption. Now you might have heard his name or heard this name from Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, it was an NPC in Red Dead Redemption 2 who was almost like a brother to our main protagonist in Red Dead Redemption 2, which was Arthur Morgan. And so in this game we play as John Marston. Now, although released before Red Dead Redemption 2, this is actually sequel to the Red Dead Redemption, and so we may find former gang members such as Uncle Abigail Marston, Jack Marston, John Marston, Bill Williamson, Dutch Vanderlyn, and Javier. Now, during the gameplay, we came to the realization that Pinkertons actually took hostage of the former gang member John Marston's family, Jack Marston and Abigail, and in return, they wanted his service. They wanted him to bring Bill Williamson, Dutch Vanderlyn, and Javier to the Pinkertons, either dead or alive. They mostly wanted them alive, and so John was forced to look after them or to find them and to capture them, and he eventually does so. And while doing so, he play in the states of New Austin and West Elizabeth, which is fictionalized versions of Western United States, and there is one fictional state of Nuevo Paraiso. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And there was only one form of communication, which was horse if you want to travel a long distance, or maybe you can walk. The although in the few segment of games we are seen actually sitting in the car with Pinkertons when they tell us that we are supposed to capture Dutch Vanderlyn, and also they gave us a semi-automatic pistol, which was quite interesting because this actually takes place after Red Dead Redemption 2, so it was few years ahead. It's around 1911, and so it makes sense that semi-auto pistols and cars were briefly introduced in Red Dead Redemption. All and even though John helps them, in the end, Pinkertons try to kill John and actually succeeds to killing them, whereas John successfully managed to send away Jack and Abigail, but then in the later on we realize, or in a cutscene we realize that Abigail actually dies eventually after few years because of tuberculosis, and Uncle dies with John during the shootout, and the one remaining was Jack, who eventually kills the Pinkertons boss, you can say, who despite of helping them killed John Marston as a form of revenge. And this leads to an amazing point which was said by Arthur Morgan, which says Revenge is a luxury which you cannot afford, and it just proves that revenge is a vicious cycle. Uh, John tried his best in Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1 to avoid his son getting involved in gang and to go the outlaw way. But eventually, in the end, because of revenge, Jack actually does the same and he becomes an outlaw just to kill Commissioner of Inspector Pinkertons, you can say. And so this is the plot of the original Red Dead Redemption. Although I'm not going to mention anything about DLCs which included in the Red Dead Redemption, but the DLCs were amazing as well. If you are planning to play the game or if you have played the game and haven't played DLC, then you must play the DLC of the game. Although this is it for the video, guys, now it's time for the review, and I think I would give this game solid 4.5 out of 5 stars, considering it's it was released in 2010. There were many references in Red Dead Redemption 2 regarding the game, like John Marston not able to swim, which was quite obvious because there are many games released by Rockstar where main protagonist cannot swim, like GTA Vice City, GTA 3, and Red Dead Redemption. There were a few of them, and so it was quite nice to see a mention regarding that, and it kind of brought a little bit of joy on our face while hearing that dialogue. And despite of its graphical capabilities, I won't judge the game based on graphics because the game was obviously released on 2010, and so there is no point for me to judge the graphics because obviously over the years the games have changed a lot and bound the new boundaries, so there is no point of me for considering the graphical incapabilities. But based on the gameplay and the online, the fun I had was impeccable. I still remember the first time I played Red Dead Online and how exciting it was. Now the best part about the counterbalance of Dead Eye was it was not the same in online as it was same in the story. Obviously, it would make the online OP. So they did a pretty good job in Red Dead Online and Red Dead 2 Online. But yeah, this is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down your views or thoughts on tell me what games you want me to see the next video to be about. This is it for the video, guys. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. Peace.